Jacoby Elsbury last night had his second walk-off in 2 nights to beat your Cleveland Indians. I say your Indians because they're contending now, and you've followed them for a long time, and they're a good story. But Jacoby Elsbury right now, the numbers have got everybody talking that he is a legitimate MVP candidate. From a Boston perspective, we all know this, but if people look around, everybody knows the guy's always had talent. Everybody has looked at him, but last year his integrity was questioned, how he'd hurt. He's a Scott Boras client. He's under the Red Sox control for 2 more years. But think about these numbers right now. He is tied for 5th in the American League at hitting at .317. He's in the top 5 or 6 in OPS and slugging percentage. He's got 50 extra base hits, 18 home runs now, 30 doubles and 2 triples. His projected numbers at the end of the year could be, while he's in the top in all those other categories, 27 home runs and 97 RBIs from the leadoff spot. My question to you, Bernie, is very simple from a scout's perspective. Everybody knew that he had this type of talent. But if he continues and has this type of season and turns into that type of player, he turns into what Grady Sizemore could have been if he stayed healthy. He's better than Johnny Damon. I mean, this is Ricky Henderson with more power. I mean, what he's doing is remarkable right now.
Butch, who would have thunk it? You know, at the beginning of the year, you and I both said, and we agreed, in week 1, we don't know who this guy Elsbury is yet, because we saw one great year, then he got hurt, and I believe he was legitimately hurt. Butch, I would have never expected this kind of pop out of that bat. I thought he was going to be a leg hitter, bunt hitter, you know, singles hitter, Juan Pierre with more power, but not like this. For me, it's going to be between Curtis Granderson and Jacoby Elsbury for the MVP award.
Over Adrian Gonzalez?
Yeah, even over Adrian Gonzalez. And I'll tell you why. Last 2 nights prove it. You expected it out of Adrian Gonzalez. You didn't expect this out of Elsbury. And if you did, I have to say you're really, you're really rare, because I didn't expect this kind of power. Adrian's having a phenomenal year, don't get me wrong, and he'll probably get elected there. But this guy Elsbury is a game changer, as is Gonzalez. But I like Elsbury as the MVP because he does it with his whole game. His glove, his legs, his bat, and his heart. Just an amazing story. It really is.
I agree with you on this about, and what I'm hearing you say, correct me if I'm wrong, is that if you had to vote today, you'd vote for Elsbury, but you think Gonzalez will win it, correct?
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen, because you're talking about a bigger name and a bigger trade, a bigger stage.
Well, and you're also talking about Bernie changing leagues, giving up top prospects for him. And here's the other thing compelling in an MVP argument. You're talking 357 for a slugging first baseman. I mean, he's first in all, or first, second, and third in slugging, OPS, average, extra base hits. I mean, right now he's got 90 RBIs. The only thing he's lacking in, if in an MVP vote, Jacoby Elsbury has as many home runs as Adrian Gonzalez has right now.
See, he's an amazing player, and to me, that's almost a given. But a guy like Granderson was not a given. A guy like Elsbury was not a given. They are exceeding expectations. And sometimes they garner a lot of votes, Butch, when they come out of nowhere like that.